Hi guys, it's Karen here, and first of all, I'm really sorry that I've been away for such a long time. It's been over 2 weeks since I last uploaded a video, and a lot of things have happened. Well, Nosh and Domo visited me the other week, and it was a lot of fun. We spent lots of time together, we watched movies and played games and went outside and, had some fun together. It was great. I haven't really been feeling like making videos in a while now, so that's why I haven't been making any. But I'm still going to continue in Portal, and maybe some other things, who knows. However, I'm supposed to do a Q&A, so here we go. First question. What mic do you use? I use a Blue Snowball that I really like. It's a really cheap USB microphone that I got, and it's been working very well, and it serves me really well. What do you edit with, and how did you learn to edit? I first started with Windows Movie Maker, I think. No, actually, I think it was maybe Adobe Premiere. And back in upper elementary school, we had editing classes. Mostly we filmed things and we learned how to edit. That's when I started. But when I started editing on my own, I used Windows Movie Maker at first. And now I am using Sony Vegas 11 that I got from a friend. Draw me like one of your French girls, please. Yeah, sure, whatever. Here you go. Next question from Nosh. What is the best thing about Finland in your opinion? This is a hard question because I don't know. Best thing about Finland. Well, there's a lot of things wrong with Finland, but I really like that we have free healthcare. And we have a pretty decent social security. But, there are still a lot of things to improve about that. But, it's a good start. I think it's a good start. And, basically everyone gets a certain living standard in Finland. Everyone is entitled to a place to live and, basic income. But not that many people aren't that lucky. Also, we have free education. That is one of the greatest things about Finland, in my opinion. I kind of like the weather. Not really like weather, but because Finland is located so far in the north, and since I live in northern Finland, I often see really awesome, natural phenomena, such as the northern lights, and the color of the sky is incredible. It is just amazing, what the sky looks like up here in the north sometimes. Of course, you don't see it as clearly in the city, but I like the fact that Finland is so far up in the north, There was actually a couple of good things about Finland. The next question, how did you come up with the name Caranraug and why? Earlier I had a few Japanese inspired names, but I thought I wanted to try and be more original, but I didn't actually, just come up with it. I took the book, Silmarillion. There's a dictionary in the back of the book that you can look for, meanings for different things, and people's names, the names of the places that they've been to, so you get a more realistic idea of what's going on. And the word Karen means red, and Raug means evil spirit. And I thought it was really dark kind of, but I like dark stuff, and also it sounded cool. Plus, when I tried googling, not many people had the same name. There was a lot of, Lord of the Rings inspired things. But no one else called themselves Caranraug, and also the name Karen is really easy to say because it reminds a real name, Karen. So I thought, why not? And also the name that I took as my sort of last name that you might see on Google+. Who am I kidding? No one uses Google+. Agarwa, and that means blood-stained, which is also really dark. But, things that I like. Dark stuff and Lord of the Rings, that's just great. So that's how I came up with my name. It was just browsing a dictionary. The next question. Can you see your life without YouTube? Not really. Not, like, maybe as a creator, yeah, like, especially now that I've had a 2-week break from YouTube, I kind of feel sad that I haven't been making many videos, because I love making them. I like publishing my own things on the internet, and it feels really good. But, you know, I can imagine myself just as a viewer, but, you know, taking that away from me, because I follow so many awesome people on YouTube, I don't want to, like, part with them. And just watching people's videos on YouTube every day, it makes my day a lot better, you know? I like YouTube. Even though they fucked up the whole thing with Google Plus and everything, but, you know, I like YouTube. I can't really see my life without it, especially now that I don't watch TV anymore. I get all my entertainment from the internet, YouTube, games. I watch some cartoons online. I watch some series, and I hang out with friends on Skype and Steam. And YouTube is a big part of it. It's a really big part of my life. And no, I don't. Of course, like, if YouTube went down for some reason, then of course, like, someone would make another, like, YouTube-ish website, and people would start using that. So I don't know. It would always get a substitute. So, like, YouTube as itself, no. But, like, if there was no video service like YouTube ever again, I don't know where I'd get my entertainment. No, I can't really imagine living without YouTube now. And can you sing Lonely Day by System of a Down or something else if you don't want this? I can. I mean, like, I am capable of singing it, but I haven't had the time to. I really meant to record it for you, but I haven't had the time. So if you guys are interested in listening to me sing, I already published one video where I sang Will the Circle Be Unbroken from Bioshock. So if you'd like to hear me sing some System of a Down, then just leave your comments in the comment section and I'll think about it, because I'm not a fan of listening to my own singing voice. Like, I'm used to hear myself talking, but singing, it's a completely different deal. But, you know, if you guys want to hear me sing it, then please tell me and I will record it. And the next one. Which game world should be real in your opinion? Well, when I first read this question, I thought about it a lot. And I thought of, like, a lot of games that I really like. I mean, it would be amazing, like, some of the worlds that I've been in when I've been playing video games are just freaking cool. Like, you know, Skyrim, it could easily be, you know, about, like, some history. You know, you could have magic, you could have enchanting, you could have, you know, you could make potions, and you could, you know, there would be just, like, some dude who can shout, and you're like, hey, shut the fuck up, that hurts my ears, but, you know. Maybe Skyrim, like, who knows? I mean, it could be awesome if that, you know, would have existed at some point in time. But, you know, there's also the thing about the end of the world. There's a lot of, like, you know, sides to, you know, what I would like to be real and what not, because I like Mass Effect, for example, but, you know, the world, the Earth is, like, it's dying, and basically all that, like, all the people that are left are, like, Shepard's group, basically. You know, you don't see many other people. So that would be a real problem, because a lot of people would have died, and me along them probably. But it would be awesome to meet some alien races. It would be awesome, you know, just meet different, you know, things that are not human. That would be awesome. But I would like to experience Journey in real life. I really would. It would be awesome. Because you can't technically die. You can just, you know, shit happens. But you will always have a friend to help you out. You know, the world will be a lot more peaceful place if it would be more like Journey. I really like that game. It's really beautiful. And it shows that you can communicate with people from all around the world without using language. I wouldn't say like I would like that to be the only reality, but I would like our world to be more like Journey. Like you just need to like identify with people more. Kind of. This got really deep. I'm gonna stop now. Okay, next question. Does thou even lift? I can lift my ass off this chair if I want to. Alright. And what is your favorite game of all time? This is another question that people like to ask me a lot. It's one of the hardest questions I've ever been asked, because I have so many games that I enjoy playing. But to this, I usually think about, when I'm trying to figure out what is really my favorite game, I think about what kind of an impact it's had in my life. And not a lot of games can do that. Of course, there was Assassin's Creed, the first Assassin's Creed game that I actually bought with my own money. And it was like the thing that really, really got me into gaming, because before that I'd only played The Sims and, some Grand Theft Auto with my cousins. Like I could just, try it out, they never let me actually play. Then I played Crash Bandicoot. Then with my dad and my brother we played some war games like Conflict, Global Storm for the PlayStation 2. And also Hunting Ground, which is one of my favorite games from my childhood. Like we used to play that all the time with my dad and my brother. But Assassin's Creed 1 was the game that really got me into, single player games. It made me really like want to try out more and more like different types of genre, different types of games. And I also watched, like when I was a kid, there was a show on Finnish television called Tilt.tv. And there I saw like some games that I really want to try out. For example, Mirror's Edge and Remember Me. And then I saw Journey. And I really thought that, oh my god, I really want to try this game. It looked so freaking cool. And ever since I've thought of getting it because, why not? I wanted to try different things. And as soon as I saw PewDiePie upload gameplay of Journey, I remembered that I actually haven't played it yet, and it really made me think like, okay, well, I have to play it before I watch it because I want to have the experience. And it was the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced in video games. Seriously, like the first 5 times I played it, I cried every time at the end, because it was like every time I played it, it was something original, it was something different. There was something new every time. It made me think about a lot of things. How lack of proper communication can actually, they bring you closer together. You don't know who the person is you're playing with. You don't know how old they are. You don't know where they're from. You don't know about their ethnic background. You don't know anything about them. And that's what makes the game so awesome, because you have to work together. I mean, like, of course you have a possibility not to, but it's just boring if you don't. And I just love it. I love it. So long story short, my favorite game is Journey. I'm sorry, I ramble a lot. Next question. If there was going to be a movie about your life, which actor would you want to play you? I don't know. But that movie would suck. It would really, really suck. The movie would flop, so I should probably, cast someone who I don't like, so they wouldn't get any money from it. It would just be, like working their ass off, and they would just, be like, ah, shit, didn't make it. This movie sucks. Like, no Oscars. It wouldn't be a blockbuster, not by a long shot. But I don't know. I don't want to give that, to anyone, because that would suck. It would ruin their career, so no one is allowed to play me. No one is allowed to make a movie of me. It would just be horrible. Like, if someone wanted to, yeah, well, sure. But, I would have nothing to do with it. I would just be like, yeah, whatever, go on ahead. Do you even lift? Do you? I can lift a beer off the table and drink it. Is that good? Is that good enough for you, Blaz? Why was Sakura worthless the whole first season of Naruto before Shippuden? But no, I haven't watched that show. I've only read the first 11 books, and I thought she was just, you're right, she was worthless, at least, like, in the beginning. Well, it's really about, just love interests Like, that's all she was about back then. There was nothing, you know, of course she had character, but she was, you know, she liked Sasuke and Naruto liked Sakura, so I don't know, it was just a really big, you know, love triangle. Actually, not even a love triangle, because Sasuke was like, fuck you both. But, you know, maybe she's like started off as a love interest character and then they just, you know, she actually grew up. I guess that's it. Plus, I think they were all worthless. They were all like so small and insignificant, except for like Naruto. But he was just a jerk. He was really a jerk. I was like, God damn it, why do people like him? I don't know. But anyway, I stopped reading the manga when it got really repetitive, and I never got into the anime, so I don't really know how to answer that question. And which game was the first big hit for you as a gamer? For example, please name one game that had so big influence on you that you are playing even nowadays still that same game, other parts of that same series, or at least the same kind of games. I guess I technically already answered this, but it was definitely Assassin's Creed 1. Because I have played all Assassin's Creed games that have come out before Unity, because I gave up. Because Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed 4 were such bad games. I was like, God damn it. That was it for me. Assassin's Creed 4 was the last straw. I'm like, nope, not anymore. But luckily for me, Shadow of Mordor came out, so now I can play that. And it's really, you know, similar to Assassin's Creed in certain, you know, aspects. Like the free running thing and climbing. Those are the things that I really enjoyed in Assassin's Creed. The first ones, you know, at least the first and second Assassin's Creed game. They were really great games, and they were, you know, that franchise was what got me into gaming in the first place. Alright, here we go. How many times can you loop Caranraug in Caranraug? As many as you like. And what is your favorite activity or activities aside from playing games? I love drawing. Drawing is awesome. It makes me relaxed. I really like drawing. And I also like music. I sing. I play instruments. I listen to music. And well, that's basically all there is to it. I don't think I have like that many like activities, you know, like actual, you know, like active activities like jogging or, you know, going to the gym or playing hockey or anything like that. It's not really my thing. I like my own peace, so to say. Also, if you count eating and sleeping as activities, then that is like my favorite thing. Okay. Oh, these ones are gonna be hard. Okay, I suck at riddles. Okay. Poor people have it, rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it? I don't know. I really don't know. I need to think about that. But the next one. Mary's father has 5 daughters. Nana, Nene, Nini, and Nono. And what is the 5th daughter's name? It's Mary. It's Mary. I'm sorry, but it's Mary. This is too easy. What occurs once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years? The letter M? Oh my god, I fucking got it! Is it the letter M? Is it that simple? I think it might be. Yeah. I mean, like, at least, like, if you look at it, there's 1 M in minute, there's 2 M's in moment, and there are none in 1,000 years. Yay! Okay, now for the first one. Okay, poor people have it, rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. Time? I don't know. You can't eat time. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm gonna Google it. But I'm not gonna say it. You can Google it and see what it is. Whatever. I don't know. That is all the questions that you guys sent me. It was a long ass fucking video. I am very, very sorry. I ramble a lot, but you know, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But I'll see you next time. I'll definitely try to keep in touch with you guys, and you know, it's gonna be fun. So take care, and I'll see you around. Bye.